All right, guys, welcome to the Drunk Sober podcast. No matter if we're drunk, sober, or hungover, we're gonna talk. Bill, how you feeling tonight?
I'm pretty scared tonight.
You're skeeted?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty fucking skeeted right now.
What is skeetered though?
Well,
what's the definition of skeetered? Honestly, at this point, what is skeetered?
So I mean, like most of us know what like skeeter means, but for people that don't know what skeeter means, I feel like it's like that level of after you're like there's like sober, drunk, or sober, buzzed, drunk, and then like once you're like at the point where you're about to like black out, I feel like that's that skeeter point. Like you're fucking skeetered at that point. Like you're not drunk at that point. You're a skeeter. You're like, you're having a good time. You're vibing. You're like,
yeah, that's your definition of skeeter, like that. Like I feel I feel like the vibing part and all that, but like, yeah, I don't think the blackout part is. That ain't before the blackout. That's what I mean.
It's like I'm not saying it's like the point of blacking out, but I'm saying like it's the point where like you know you're having a good time, you're vibing.
Yeah, you're
at the point where if there's a girl at the club right now, you're just gonna go up and talk to her. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the fuck you're thinking. You're just like, you know what? I'm at that point. I'm gonna go talk to that girl.
Anything you're told, any thought, you're just gonna do.
You tell me,
and you're just gonna see what happens afterwards.
Exactly.
At that point.
Exactly. Like, if you tell me to go up to this girl right now, like, yo, bro, that girl's like, you know, she's dancing, vibing, having a good time. Like, bro, go talk to her. I'm at that point where like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm
gonna go talk to that girl.
But if you're not skeetered,
I'm making a move.
If you're not skeetered, you may have the thoughts that like run through your head that like, oh, you like second guess yourself. It may not do that, but then like once you're skeetered, you don't have that second thought.
No,
you don't have that second thought process. So when you are skeetered, you're gonna just do it. You're just gonna do it.
I feel like that's the best way to describe it. Like it's just like you do it.
Yeah,
skeeter is you just do it. Doesn't matter what. You're at that point when you're drunk, you just don't give a fuck. Like you're just like,
yeah,
like, you know what? Hey, dude, go jump in that lake right now. Fuck it. I'm going to jump in that lake right now. Bro, jump off this like bridge that's like 3 stories tall. Fuck it. I'm going to jump off that bridge.
I don't care. I'm going to do it.
Exactly. I'm skeetered up right now.
You got to have that mindset. You got that mindset where like, I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care. Especially if you're with your boys.
Exactly. Anybody. Yeah. You're vibing. You're having a good time.
You're having a good time. You're in the moment. You're living in the moment.
Exactly.
We're not living through memory, like we're not living through like social media and shit.
Yeah,
like we're living through just like what happens, and that's why we're not really like putting our life out there all the time.
Exactly.
We're always just like we're always living in the moment, so we're not really like recording everything and just putting everything out there.
Exactly, and I feel like that is a good transition to the next topic. Is how the fuck did we get here? We're two fucking kids sitting in front of a microphone right now with lights in front of us and all this other shit. Like, how the fuck did we get here?
How did we get here?
I mean,
I
feel like I'm better off explaining this than, you know, I mean, you are honestly, but like, you know, this is something that we've talked about for a long time.
Yeah.
Like since you were in college, like we were thinking about like, dude, like what? Let's do a podcast. Like let's sit down and talk about the stories that we talk about.
Yeah, we need to get our memories out there, our stories out there, just our whole experience with everything. Just needs to get out there.
And like, I feel like whenever my employee that I had at the time, she was the brother of a actor that was acting in Hollywood in like famous film shows, everything like that. And I was like, dude, like, this is a good opportunity to talk to someone that likes to party, that likes to have a good time, that is willing to open up about like crazy stories. So like, and that's when I was like, guys, I was like, dude, I told you that podcasting is something that we are meant to do because
just sitting down and having a conversation with whoever and having it just recorded is just like good to look back on.
Yeah.
And it could be with anybody in any industry. So like anybody that we talk to is just like, it could be interesting.
Exactly. Because everyone has stories to tell.
We'll cover every little like community, I guess you'd say online, any community online, we'd cover that. We would talk to anybody.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, so this actor, like, you know, was willing to sit down and talk to us. And like, and that's when I hit up you and like, you know, we started making this thing like a reality. Like, dude, I have someone that's willing to sit down and talk to us for an hour and like actually tell us his story and like the type of lifestyle that we live, and like most of the people that are gonna watch this that live. And from there, every day was a process of us making a name, making how we're gonna set everything up from the like the setting and everything like that.
Every day we were getting something done.
Yeah.
And like without even content being out there, we were just getting stuff done, just working behind the scenes and getting every little thing like the production of everything to a T, to where we can like actually come out with something and like, I guess, put out good content.
Yeah. And that's like, you know,
and everything's a little step, and it goes along with the process, but like it takes time to perfect. And obviously this one's not going to be the best, but it's the start. And like, you'll see in the next episode, like, and that's the like progress from everything, and just like, and so on. Like it'll just get better and better every time.
Like one thing I do want to say is like, you know, no one is going to like the first podcast.
No, this is just to be out there for the first one.
Like we want to, like, for people that actually enjoy our content and people that actually want to, you know, listen to us and listen to the stories we have to tell in our opinion on things. Like, I respect that and I thank you for doing that. But like, this is us introing the pilot of our, you know, our life and our story and our lifestyle and the things that we do on a daily basis. And obviously, you know, the pilot sucks. I mean, the pilot sucks, but like, it takes you a few episodes to get in to actually enjoy it. I'm not saying that's the case here, but, you know, we have enough, you know, stories to tell. We have enough
people and connections to just talk to whoever and bring on whoever. So, I mean, at that point, it's just going to keep going after week after week after week when we just keep posting content. But like he said,
yeah, and I feel like, you know, knowing that, and I feel like we can say this now, that next Sunday we're gonna have the second podcast posted with a good friend of ours, and this is something that we're gonna post every Sunday.
You guys already seen the clips. We are working on like the consistent days of when we're dropping clips, when we're posting on Instagram, all that.
And you guys are loving the clips so far on Instagram. Please make sure to go follow the Drunk Sober Podcast on Instagram. You know, we
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, which you're going to be seeing this on. And
we have plenty of content coming out for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. But let's get back to who we are. I feel like I explained where we came from. I explained that this is something that came from an idea of a person that we're not even going to interview no more. But
who?
That the actor.
Oh yeah.
Like the actor.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. But well, let's explain who we are now. I feel like, you know, most people that know that this is DJ Soup Can. This is one of the most, you know, I'm gonna say this, you know, confidently. This is one of the most best known local DJs that we have
in this area.
Yes, and that's a good thing to say.
This area, not like Pittsburgh and like that.
I mean, I'm not even gonna say that, but like in our area, you're the best known DJ. If I'm gonna have a party and I'm gonna hire someone to be my DJ, I'm gonna call it DJ Soup Can.
Knowing that, but my demographic is like our age, the college age.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. If I'm gonna call a DJ and I'm gonna have, like, you know, I'm having a party tonight, I need someone to like willing to just worry about music the entire night so I can have a good time partying and make sure it's a good fucking time. I'm gonna call DJ Soup Can and I'm gonna hit him up.
Respect.
And I'm gonna make sure that night, and I know I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say confidently that I know that night is gonna be a good night, knowing that DJ Soup Can is DJing for me that night.
It's always a good time.
It is. So how the fuck did you get there?
How did I get into DJing?
Yeah.
Started DJing like at Cal when I was in college, and then I just started reaching out on, honestly, Instagram. Instagram is the best way to get a hold of anything in the nightlife industry. So I just started reaching out to like the bars, the clubs, started reaching out to them, and they reached back out. So then I started, you know, getting my first night in there, getting my second night in there.
What was your
kind of proving myself?
One question: what was your first like actual show? Like not show. I'm sorry, that's a bad way to like
first like
describe
gig.
It. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like my first gig was like I've always done house parties, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that was always for free. Always did that stuff. And then like Instagram, I reached out to Prism at WVU. So I reached out to them in like 2021 2021. And they messaged me back, and then they were going to try me out. So I tried out, and then I just did my first night, and it was pretty good for my first night. Like, you know, that was my first time getting the feel for like, you know, live, like a live atmosphere, like crowd, like an actual crowd. And then from there on, I just started reaching out to more places, more people connecting with me through mutual friends, just hit me up, trying to get me for house parties, frats, all that type of stuff. So I just did that. But the first time ever was at the nightclub in Prism at WVU for like a live crowd.
And you know, like, and for most people that don't know this, that WVU is one of the biggest party schools in the nation.
Yeah, it's D1. So
it is.
It's like,
and for, I'm not trying to be that person to like, I have a friend that's, you know, partying and like DJing at the fucking D1 school, but like, you know, for someone that's able to go to a school that's that high tier for partying and having a good time and stuff like that, like you're going into those clubs and you are DJing for these clubs and stuff like that people know. Like if you say the names of these, you know, these clubs and everything like that, people know them.
Yeah, and
you're DJing them. Like,
yeah, and it doesn't really even get to my head like that. Like I never even thought of that. Like it is like it's D1, like so it's a pretty big like deal. But like I'm just networking and connecting with other people in that industry to like, you know, bring my name up more.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a good thing, but I don't know. I never really took it to my head like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're more. I feel like you're not thinking about that because you're doing what you want to do.
Yeah,
like you're trying to get your. No, it's not even getting your name out there. You're doing what you're passionate about. You're doing.
Yeah, it's like, for the music. It's
exactly
really for the music.
Like you're doing DJing because you're not doing it because like I can make just like money here and there every week. It's more like if I make money, that's cool. I have more money in my pocket.
Thing. That's the side thing.
But like
I
get to go out. I get to go out like how many days a week to go like just DJ, listen to music I listen to on a daily basis, or you listen to on a daily basis, and just vibe. And you get to meet new people. You get to talk about things to these people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
connections. You get to network with other people through like the nightlife. Like, yeah, there's people there partying and having a good time themselves, and they're having their own experience, but then they're like coming up to me and then like introducing themselves, meeting them, and meeting other people working at the same place I'm technically working at, and like stuff like that. But yeah, what about yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't much to tell about me. Like I like photography. I like to do photography.
Yeah.
I like to do film work. I like directing. I like being behind the scenes of making.
You like the production of things.
Yeah,
you kind of like the idea man, like all that type of stuff.
Like, you know, a big inspiration of mine is like, honestly, and I will say this confidently, is Lyrical Lemonade.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like
Cole Bennett is
Cole Bennett is a big inspiration.
In the game.
Big
and,
inspiration to me.
The things that he does and like the way he goes about his lifestyle and the brand that he has of Lyrical Lemonade. Yeah. It's just like he's not going out there to be the top tier big dog type shit. Like he's doing it because you can tell in the work that he puts in and like the attitude and like the, you know, the feel of it. Like he's putting it in because he cares about the stuff he's putting out there for the people to enjoy.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about, at the end of the day, the views. I'm not worried about the publicity. I'm not worried about walking red carpet on the fucking Oscars or whatever award shows that day. I'm more worried about giving out the content that people want to enjoy, and whenever they're down for the day, like they had a bad day at work, they know that at the end of the day, there's going to be a Drunk Sober podcast so they can just vibe with the boys and have a good time.
Yeah, just sit there and listen. And like, I found more that like, since I've been getting older, like I'm not that old, but like ever since I'm just growing up, like I tend more to watch like longer episodes of podcasts and just listen to conversations between other people.
Yeah.
And yeah, they may be bigger and like have more like of an audience.
Yeah, but you can like relate to the conversation.
Yeah, I relate, and I like inspired by like the business side of everything.
Yeah, and like,
I think about the business side of everything, no matter what industry I'm looking into or watching.
Yeah, but like I feel like also another thing too is like we have stories to tell, but it's not just us.
It's everybody that is experienced.
We have a lifetime of relationships and friendships with people that have made memories with us that will get to experience the same thing with us. And I plan on to have these people with us and talking with us, like that get to explain the stories that we experience with them. Yeah,
you'll get to see many people that come in and out of here that like we've known for our whole life and have experienced many memories with. So like you'll
like
see
the next episode is going to be a very good episode that you guys will very, very, very enjoy. But back on what you asked me is like, I like film work, directing. I love being on camera. I like being on the film and like being what we're doing right now. But like, I also very enjoy like the behind the scenes work of like, oh dude, if we did it this way, it would be fucking nuts because the people would like that. Like I think about like what the people are going to enjoy. I'm not worried about what I care about.
Yeah.
If I think about what I care about, like what 2% of the world is going to be like, oh, that's funny. But and like, I'm worried about like, oh, if I do it this way, people are going to be like, oh, dude, that's fucking sick. Or like, dude, that's fucking clever how he like transitioned like that video to that way. I'm not like, that's what I'm like. I want people to enjoy the content I'm putting out. And I want to direct it and I want to edit it the best way that people will enjoy it, whether it's a music video, whether it's me making up, like also like producing music, like making a beat for people, clips, like everything. Like I want to make it so that people are enjoying everything, not just me. Like at the end of the day, like I want to make content that I like.
Yeah.
But if I don't like it, okay, cool. But what if like millions and millions of people or even hundreds of people enjoy it, like my friends and my family and other random people out there in the world? Like, you know, like
everything we do, like everything we've put out already, like we've came up with together, like anything we've worked on it, no matter what it is, like we're working on it together, and like we'll change any little thing that you would think about, I would think about, and stuff like that. But it's crazy.
Like, I mean,
and we're just trying to like put ourselves out there more because we really don't put ourselves out there like on social media like that.
Like we post
stories, pics, stuff like that.
Yeah, but like there's more...
we don't get to talk about our own opinions on things, anything that comes up in general online.
Like the last Instagram picture I post, like I posted 3 pictures. It was the one of us for Ray's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Like I posted a picture of us on the shore and with a random dude. No one knows the explanation of why there's a random dude in my Instagram picture, or how I took those pictures, or what happened the rest of that night. Like, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not trying to say, or we're both not trying to say that, oh yeah, we're like living the fucking lavish life, but like, you know, we meet people to tell stories. We have enough people to, you know, explain and detail like what goes on a Saturday night, or what goes on this day, or even a
Friday,
Monday night.
Sunday, every day. Because every day at this point has been crazy. With just, you'll see in the next episode, our friend from the Navy is back. He's only been here for 2 weeks, so I mean, we don't have much time left with him, but we've been going hard for these 2 weeks.
We've been going hard, and you know, next obviously, like he said, the next episode is going to be very, very enjoyable for you guys to listen to his perspective on the subject we're talking on, but that's for the next episode.
And then that's what to expect too. Like him in that episode, you'll see that's what is going to come with like more people and bringing in more people and talking just with other people about any subject that they talk about, but in general. But we're going to be interviewing people here and there.
We plan on having guests, obviously, you know, weekly. We plan on posting every Sunday. This is obviously a Sunday that we're posting this. So happy Sunday, everyone. I hope everyone's recovering, I should say, from their Sunday and from the partying they did from the entire weekend. And this is just the podcast where you just like, you know, when you're hungover, you know, you're like, fuck, man, I just woke up at fucking 12:30 in the afternoon.
It's more like three. More like 3 for me.
Yeah, like for you. Like, I'm gonna lay on the couch and just just watch like, you know, a podcast or watch a YouTube video, and fuck, I'm just gonna put the Drunk Sober podcast on and just fucking talk, listen to them talk for a minute. You know, like that's what I feel like is the best way to describe, not the best way to describe Drunk Sober, but I feel like we should describe what Drunk Sober means. That's one thing that I feel like most people are really confused about. Is like, what the fuck is Drunk Sober? Drunk Sober sounds like a stupid ass fucking name. Like, Drunk Sober? Dude, these two fucking skinny white boys fucking making a podcast called Drunk Sober. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, I feel like, if anyone, you're the best person to describe what it actually means.
To keep it short and simple, Drunk Sober to me just means that, like, no matter how we are, sober or drunk, we act the same. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we're sober, we're the same people. When we're drunk, we're still acting the same. We're pretty, like, out there, outgoing when we do anything together. So, I mean, even when we're with as many friends as we can have, then, like, we're still being the same person.
Like, if we're down on North Shore for a Steelers game on a Sunday night, on a Sunday day, if we get down there as soon as this, you know, McFadden's open.
Yeah.
Before we even get a drink, we're gonna start acting the same way, the same exact way we would be if we were fucking pissed drunk after the Steelers game when we win. Like, we're not. It doesn't matter if we're drunk, sober, or hungover.
We're gonna be the
same exact person. We're gonna be the exact like attitude, personality.
Yep.
Like, this is who we are, and this is the lifestyle we live. As you know, I'm not trying to be petty. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm not trying to, you know, to like say that, but like
the ignorance may be there.
Yeah, but like this is what we do. This is,
but it's just how we are, and like we don't mean it, you know, like down inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if things go wrong, we gotta correct it.
Exactly.
Like, but
exactly, and like we're here for a good time, and there's many of people that understand at the end of the day that. No matter, like, I'm not, if a person came up to me on the street and was like, bro, I really like your fucking podcast, which who the fuck is ever going to do that? But I'm like, hey man, I appreciate that. You want, like, you know, if you want a picture, hey, can I get a picture with you, dude? Hey, yeah, dude, I'll get a picture with you. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm fucking drunk, sober, or hungover. I will do that for the people. Yeah. It doesn't matter if I'm drunk, sober, or hungover. I'm going to have a good time with my fucking buddies, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna fucking party, whether the fucking Pirates, Penguins, or fucking Steelers are playing. We're gonna go out and have a fucking good time. We're gonna be there to talk about everything that happened that weekend, everything that happened last night, everything that's going on right fucking now.
Yeah, anything that's going on currently in our lives. And when we post weekly, it'll be like that.
Exactly. And it's just like, you know, drunk sober is the lifestyle. It's the lifestyle that, you know, people live. It's like you wake up in the morning, damn, I'm so zooted still from last fucking night. I'm gonna crack me open a fucking Miller Lite and I'm gonna fucking drink me a fucking Miller.
Yeah.
You're fucking drunk sober. You're fucking waking up on a Sunday fucking morning, pissed drunk still from last night, but you know what? You're gonna crack that fucking cold one and you're gonna drink yourself fucking drunk again because the Steelers are playing that fucking Sunday.
Yeah, you just went out Saturday.
Exactly.
Had a good time with the boys. Now it's Steelers Sunday.
Exactly.
And you got to live up to the drunk sober mentality.
Exactly.
You got to have a good time both nights.
Exactly. Now you got to fucking get yourself fucking drunk again because it's still a fucking Sunday and you have to fucking be there down in fucking North Shore, South Side, the game, whether the fucking you're at your buddy's house in fucking 84 PA. You're going to be there drinking with your buddies, having a good time.
You may dread it, but you're living up to the lifestyle.
You may be ready to throw up every single second for that entire day, but you know what? You're still gonna drink that beer. You're still gonna smoke that weed, and you're still gonna have a good time with your boys because you know that's the best thing you got to do right now.
You're not getting enough sleep, but hey, it is what it is.
Exactly. That is the best way to describe the drunk sober like name itself. And also, I feel like, you know, if we want to get more into detail with it, we we didn't come up with a name, Drunk Sober. You know, we had a very
Yeah, we
very
had, like,
good friend of ours that came up with a name, which you will see on the podcast soon. He came up with a name, and you know, it was something that, like I said, we just went in detail with. Like,
Yeah.
that's how we felt about the name. We were like, you know, that's it. That's the name, and that's the life. We know that's the lifestyle we live, and that's the type of people that we are.
Yeah.
And it
So-
would fit us.
So originally, like he said, like originally it was supposed to be 4 of us as like hosts, and then like have weekly episodes with just us 4 talking and everything, and then, you know, bring in guests and talk with them. But then 2 other people didn't like work out, and like it's understandable. We had like it's not like any beef or anything. We just been it's just as how life goes. So it just ended up being us 2, and then you'll end up meeting those people eventually. Whenever
Very soon. Those people have
those people will be on
the best
soon.
stories to tell. The best, you know. It's not like we hate them. Oh, you guys, we created a name, or I created a name. Like, you owe me. Like, no, like. They're going to get the same credit that we do for making the podcast. Like,
yeah, it's all mutual, and we all worked behind the scenes together for all this. So it's just how it happened with just us 2, and then yeah, whatever happens at this point with the episodes coming out weekly. We're hoping to post every Sunday, clips Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then and bring in more guests.
We have a lot of guests coming soon. We have a lot of, you know, stories to tell. You know, this is obviously not the best podcast to listen to right now because it's a pilot. It's like us explaining what the story's about, what we're doing, and everything like that. But we just wanted to get this introduction out of the way, put it out there, and then just start dropping episodes weekly with other people, just us, with anything. But this is just the first thing we wanted to put out. You know, and that's like, I feel like we're not people that like, oh, we have like millions of followers on Instagram and TikTok and, you know, all these social media platforms. Like, we have to make a podcast like this. We have to introduce who we are and have these small like conversations and stuff like that, because like we're not known. Yeah, we're not known. Like, yeah, we're known. We know, people know our names and stuff like that, but like we're not known to the point where people want to fucking like fanboy over us and like go nuts over us. Oh my god, Bill Buggy's here, and you know, shit like that. Like, you know, this is something that we need to do to like explain like what this show is going to be about and like what you guys expect from us and stuff like that. So, you know, from here on out, it's just going to be a fucking uphill fucking roller coaster of excitement and crazy fucking stories to tell of weekends and past stories that we've done and stuff like that. And, you know, we only expect to put out the best content for people to understand and, you know, like have a good time listening to it and stuff like that. So, you know, I really hope that you guys will enjoy you know, us sitting here fucking talking and just giving random bullshit content that, you know, doesn't mean nothing to you guys, but like at the end of the day, this is something that, you know, we're gonna tell our fucking grandkids. We're gonna enjoy it no matter what happens. Exactly. But expect a lot of stories, expect a lot of topics covered, expect a lot of controversial stuff happening, expect a lot of guests, interviews, and everything. Welcome to the Drunk Sober Podcast. So if you guys enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to whatever platform you're listening on. And from here on out, this is gonna be fucking, it's gonna be nuts. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode with our friend from the Navy. Yes, sir. You'll get to hear his experience in the Navy and enjoy. Thank you. Yes, sir. We'll see you next Sunday. Peace out, guys. Oh, it's done. Oh my God. Welcome to the Drunk Sober Podcast, baby.